it's Kelly Ray, and these are my two drugstore Valentine's Day looks. One sweet, one sultry. No matter what you're doing for Valentine's Day, just have fun with your makeup and play around, and I hope you have fun with this video. Thanks for watching. Let's get started. First, I'm going to take this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Yogurt 611 and use that as a primer and put it all over both of my lids. I got this at a CVS, but I know that I've seen NYX's everywhere. Target, Walmart, well, maybe not Walmart. I don't know if I've ever seen them in Walmart, but you can pretty much get NYX anywhere in the US. Just spread that from the brow bone to the lid just to get a nice shimmery neutral base. For this drugstore tutorial, I'm going to try and use the little sponge applicator that comes with all the palettes as much as possible, just to show that even if you don't want to go out and buy brushes, you can still achieve a more sophisticated and beautiful smoky eye. To create this look, I'm going to be using a palette from Wet n Wild called Petal Pusher. It's got a bunch of beautiful purple shades. This palette is great for beginners because it has, in each of the shadows, it says exactly where they recommend you should put it. And so I'm going to kind of go with their guidelines and then maybe do a little bit of mixing and matching with the two different sides. So I'm going to go in first with this light purple eyelid color. And I'm going to sweep that over the outer part of my lid. Just keep layering it on. I want it to be really purpley. Next, I'm going to go in with this crease shade, this darker purple. And if you're using the sponges like this, just a tip, try and keep your dark colors on one side and save one side for the lighter colors. Okay, and then I'm just going to sweep that into my crease. I usually start depositing color on the outside and work my way in, but it's kind of hard because these things are so small. You just kind of have to work with it and see what works for you and play around. Just sweeping this in my crease and bringing it down a little bit in the outer V. And the same on the other side. Okay, and then I'm just gonna keep building that color until I get the desired color that I want. Now, since I just used this little sponge to do the dark part, I'm gonna turn it over to the other side and apply the brow bone highlight. I'm gonna try out this kind of white shade, but I'm kind of feeling the more shimmery shade, so let's see how this one looks first. And then if I need more shimmer, I'll just add more shimmer. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do a little bit more shimmer because it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a little bit too similar to the lid color, so I'm going to go in with this other brow bone shade and add a little bit of shimmer using the same side of the sponge that I just used. Oh yeah, that's nice. I'm also going to take that same shade and put it in from the corner of my eye to the middle of my lid. Now I'm going to go in with my big fluffy brush from BH Cosmetics. It's not drugstore, but it is extremely affordable. I'm pretty sure I only paid $2 for this. We laid down a lot of color and it looks pretty nice with the sponge applicator, but if you're gonna invest in a brush and you're on a budget, you need a fluffy brush for sure. So I'm just going to make sure there's not any product on it and go through and just kind of blend these shadows together. Starting with my crease. Now I'm going to take this definer shade and I'm going to use the tip of the sponge applicator to apply it to my lower lash line. It's really hard to look down and not make a funny face and put shadow on your lower lash line, let me tell you. Now I'm going to take my Rimmel Gel Liner in 001 Black. I got this at CVS, I think. I lost the brush that it came with, so it's actually a pretty good brush. I don't know what happened to it though, but I'm going to use this Sonia Kashuk little angled brush. I think I got this at Target in like a little travel brush set for like $5. And since this is the sweet look, I'm just going to really tight line, just get the liner right against my lash line and kind of lay the pencil on my lashes and then push up a little bit, kind of like push liner, just to get that just right next to the lash line. I don't want anything too dramatic. And so my eyes water really easily and they water a lot, but this stays all day in my waterline. Yeah, and then just continue that down. And once you get to the inner corner of your eye, you should switch to almost the inner rim of your eyelid. Now I'm going to take the Rimmel Gel Liner and put it in my bottom waterline. When you're holding your skin under your eye, it's important to be very, very gentle. I know sometimes when you're watching people put on their makeup on camera, it looks really dramatic, like they're really pulling their face, but I'm just very gently holding my eye steady. Next, I'm going to apply my mascara. I use the L'Oreal Telescopic in Carbon Black, and this is actually the mascara I use every day. You just want to wiggle it back and forth in your lashes. Do you blink when you put on your mascara? Like some of the girls I watch, I don't know, it just seems like they're always blinking to put it on, and I've never done that. It just seems weird to me. Not knocking them, I mean, it just seems, because it's just natural for me to hold my eye open and just wiggle the brush back and forth. I don't know, whatever works. And that's the thing, like, I like to watch makeup videos, and sometimes, like when I was first starting out, I would try and recreate the exact look. Like every single thing that they did, I tried to emulate it because I really didn't know what I was doing. But now it's like I kind of watch looks and I'm like, all right, I like the way she does that, or I like the way this girl does that, so I'll try it out. And that's what I hope you can take from my video. So just keep wiggling back and forth until you get the desired look. And then without dipping my brush back into the product, I'm going to go ahead and do my bottom lash line. Finally, I'm going to go in and remove all the fallout from my face, and then I'm going to conceal my blemishes and add a little powder. The wipe I'm using is from Neutrogena. It's just their makeup wipe, and honestly, or makeup remover wipe, and honestly, I have tried so many makeup wipes, and these are my favorite. They're so soft, and I have really dry skin, so I don't know, I feel like the other ones are harsh. Like, I've tried Simple. Garnier was the worst. Garnier, like, actually hurt to, like, rub on my eyes. So, yeah, this is the best that I've found is the Neutrogena. I'm just gonna apply some concealer to my under eyes, kind of brighten them up a little bit. And this is Almay Clear Complexion Concealer. I don't normally use this to do my under eyes, but this is the Drugstore concealer that I have on hand. Okay, I just put it on a rough kind of triangle shape, and then put it where I need some extra coverage. There we go. Now I'm just gonna blend it out using my finger. I like to let it sit on my eyes a little bit when it's kind of more creamier and more of a liquid form, just so it dries a little bit and it's easier to blend without just wiping it all off your face. Okay, so for this I got a little bit too much product, so I'm just gonna take a clean tissue and kind of, as I'm blending with my fingers, I'm just gonna wipe the excess product off my fingers and then continue to blend by patting. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of powder. This is the Revlon Nearly Naked in 020 Light Pale. I don't normally use this on a regular basis. It's not my favorite powder. This is kind of just what I have in my purse right now, but again, this is what I had drugstore on hand. I'm just going to apply it with the little sponge applicator that they give and just sweep it downward to kind of set that under eye concealer. It's coming off a little bit dark. It's weird. And then I'm just going to take that over my cheeks and around my nose because that's where I have some redness. And always, I mean with anything you're putting on your face, always do a downward motion because, you know, everybody's got like the hairs on their face. Like it's something everybody has, so you want to make sure you're brushing down so you don't accentuate those little hairs. So I'd recommend investing in a face brush because this kind of sucks. Like I already said, you definitely need a blending brush. That's a good buy. But also, I would get a big fluffy face brush because this is just kind of annoying and time consuming. But I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's just a lot easier if you buy a big brush so you can cover more area more quickly. I decided to pair this sweet look with just a nude kind of pinky lip, so I'm going to be using my NYX Retractable Lip Liner in MPL04 Nutmeg. Then I'm going to top that with Crème Brulee, also from NYX. I love this gloss. I like to do the top, the Cupid's bow first, and then just kind of take it down. So here's the finished sweet look. If you'd like to see how I take this from sweet to sultry, please keep watching.